Hello, everyone, and welcome back to One Truth Ministry. It's a new year, and 2017 is going to be a big year. Exciting direction where this country goes, and a lot of things being pushed around in the media about what's fake news and what's real news, and it's a very, very tough time for a lot of people. People don't know what to believe. And that's, really our whole core here is, we're pushing the truth. And there is only one truth. And the one truth is Jesus. That's all what we're about, is the one truth. And that is Jesus. And over the past few weeks, I've just gone through, several reasons about why Jesus is truth. And, quite frankly, no one else is. And I talk about how, Jesus got his ear cut off, and I'm sorry, take that back. The guy arresting Jesus got his ear cut off, and then Jesus healed his ear, and then the guy still didn't believe. Well, I want to talk about today something else that Jesus did that nobody else did. I'm going to turn to, it's in Matthew chapter 14, verses 22 to 33. Let's read what it says. Immediately, Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of him to the other side, while he dismissed the crowd after he had dismissed them. So he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. Later that night, he was there alone, and the boat was already a considerable distance from the land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is. Don't be afraid." "Lord, it's you," Peter replied. "Tell me, come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat onto the water and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me!" Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?" And then they climbed into the boat, and the wind died down. Then those in the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I mean, he just walked on water. Who else did that? Seriously, who else did that? And that's why I just really look at other faiths, such as Jewish, who they believe with us except for up to the Old Testament. And then they just don't believe Jesus was the Messiah. Well, he walked on water. What truth do you need? And then there's the Muslims who do believe Jesus was an important figure, but they believe he was a prophet, just like John the Baptist, just like Isaiah, just like other prophets. They believe Jesus was just like them. However, look, John the Baptist was a great man of God. I'm not taking anything away from what John the Baptist did. But John the Baptist did not walk on water. That's the truth. Jesus did. So we have to be real. We have to know what is the one truth. The one truth is Jesus. Jesus walked on water. No one else did that. No one. And then I told you about the Muslim friend I made a few weeks ago, and he told me that, well, he does believe that Jesus performed all those miracles, but he believes that it was God who did it through him, and it wasn't really him because it was God working through him. Well, the only problem with that is, why didn't God do that with any other prophet? Why didn't he? Why didn't he do that with any other prophet? He sure didn't. He didn't walk on water. So, all the other one, he did. So, I'm just saying, there's only one truth, and that truth is Jesus, and Jesus walked on water. Who else did it? Nobody else did. So therefore, it makes it very hard to convince anybody that anyone else is the truth. Jesus is truth, because Jesus walked on water. Okay, you guys have a blessed day. We'll see you next time on One Truth Ministry.